Hi, hello, it's Pip here from queenpipcards.com. Thanks for watching and tuning in today. Today we're talking, well, butterflies, really. You might have seen recently I did a card and I shared it with you, which used this piece of paper here, the backing paper, and the beautiful butterfly stamp set. So I just wanted to go through what that was, because lots of people have been going, oh, I love that paper. So today I'm just going to show you another simple card, making a card using some butterflies again, different paper this time. This is all that I have left of this particular paper because I've used it to send lots of cards to people with catalogues. So I'm just going to walk you through all of the others. So you get a sheet this size, 12 by 12, of each of the paper designs. So this is all I have left of this, but it was a huge sheet that we chopped up. I know, harsh, but beautiful. And then you get this beautiful one, which is an ombre from yellow through to orange, butterflies all over. Then this one, which I love, it's like a lemon lime twist. Don't know, pasture, I guess is the word for it. Then probably a wildflower meadow sounds nicer than pasture, but you know what I mean. Then we have this one, which is So Saffron at the background, and then lots of little tiny butterflies all over. And then we have this one, which is Highland Heather, gorgeous, hand painted, obviously, flowers and daisies, big dahlias by the looks of it. Some little, I thought I saw a rose, yeah, some roses in there as well. This is just gorgeous, really yummy. And then there's this massive piece with lots of big butterflies on. So that's the front of all the pages. And then we turn them over, as always. And you get the back. And the back is just monochrome black and white, which I really like. So this one, which I only have a little piece left, that's spotty. Stripy. Gorgeous butterflies, just waiting to be coloured in. And this one's gorgeous. It's like the purple, but just black and white, but with butterflies added to the flowers, which is nice. This one matches that the yellow one I showed you before, just black and white. I love these little zingy little trails. I think they're great. And then gingham, which is always a popular choice, but I'm going to cover up because I know sometimes on television screens and video screens it looks really weird. Makes your eyes go funny. So there are this set of papers cannot be purchased. It's going to only be available through the celebration offer. So the celebration offer is you spend a certain amount. So in the UK you spend £45 in the UK and you get to choose one item from the celebration brochure for free. I can't show you the inside of the brochure and all the lovely details and all the other bits and pieces at the moment because it's not gone live yet. But I can show you the products. So this is one of the celebration item products. And it's been designed to work with, exclusively to work with, our stamp set coming from the new Spring Summer catalogue and Punch. Okay, so I'm going to turn that over because it's easier to see. So this is called Butterfly Gala, and this is the Butterfly Builder Punch. And you can see there's lots of different butterflies and centres, etc., and a punch. But what you look at that and you think, oh, okay, there's two butterflies there. How am I going to work out where they go? But the great thing is that these butterflies are actually all on one. So you can actually stamp and punch two butterflies all at the same time. So I'll bring some plain card, it'll be easier to see. Okay, so they're joined. Now you can unjoin them if you wish to, if you want to cut between your cut down between your photopolymer images, but the reason why they've been joined is because when you stamp them you can punch them out exactly. So you get two stamps and one punch and you get two butterflies of two different sizes. Okay, so I'll show you how that works in a minute, but it's really clever. But the other thing that they've done is they've designed some of the papers with images that also fit the punch. So in here, can you see that will perfectly fit that? So you can punch that out, okay? Which I will do in a short while. So that's really the features of that. It fits this page and it fits this page. So these are the butterflies that you can punch out, the black and white and the coloured ones on this ombre sheet. So you could just punch out all of those butterflies, and you see you wouldn't need to colour them in like these have been coloured in. Okay, so you buy this as a bundle, 10% off, and that's £33.25. Okay, and then you just need to add something else to it. So I would probably add some paper, note cards, ribbon, something like that, to get it up to the £45 value. And then you get this set of 12 sheets of 6 designs, double-sided designer series paper for free. So this paper, you know, our papers are worth about £10.25, so that means that this is a free gift worth £10.25. So that's how Celebration works, but I thought I would show you just how gorgeous some of these things could look. So I'm going to, I need a couple of these, and they're all different. You've got a Zentangle one, kind of like a Macintosh version, and then you've got this one which is like feathers, and then you've got the traditional. So I'm going to take the traditional because I'm going to be using the traditional papers, and you've got some nice sentiments as well. I like you've been on my mind, that's nice. A little note, thank you so very much, always helpful. The good things in life are better with you. Oh, that's cute. And hello beautiful, well, I like that saying, so that's obviously a stamp set for me. So you need obviously a block to put your butterflies on. They fit nicely onto the D block, like that. And as you can tell, it coordinates with lots of different colours. So it coordinates with Balmy Blue, Highland Heather, Calypso Coral, Lemon Lime Twist, and Daffodil Delight, or So Saffron, depending on how dark you want it. So I thought I would make just a couple of very quick cards. I would like to make a black and white card, because you know I like my elegant black and white. And I think that actually all I really need is to just chop up, not this one, where's the other one? This one. Some of that on there I think would just look lovely. So I'm going to take a piece I cut up earlier. I chopped this one up earlier. Oops. Take those out for now. Don't worry, they're coming back later. But for now I'm just going to, I've already cut myself my card base, so I'm just going to cut myself my top layer. So I've cut my card base 10.5, you can't see that black on black, that's not very sensible, but I've cut it 10.5 centimetres this way by the whole length of A4. This way it's just a piece of card, A4 card chopped in half. Then this is 10 centimetres by 14.4 centimetres. So that means that this one has to be 9.5 by 13.9. And if I do 9.5 just there, I'm going to get that butterfly really as my focal, and that flower. What happens if I turn it this way and do 9.5 this way? Then what do I get? No butterflies. Okay, so it's worth just playing around with the paper just to see what you want to do and what you'd like to get. Yeah, that's quite nice as a focal. Good, good. And then we need to chop it down to 13.9. Okay, so it needs to be 9.5 by 13.9, and that gives you the perfect size to fit on here. I'm going to put a bit of this underneath here so you can see. So black card, white card, black and white. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? Could even have done it the other way around, but yeah, I quite like it like this. And then I'm going to just punch ink and colour and punch one butterfly, I think, just to fit on there. And that's going to be it. That's going to be my highlight. Or you could literally just tie some ribbon. It is up to you. I quite like this ribbon though. So I really like that. Really like that with that gorgeous grape ribbon across it. So let's go ahead and pop that together. Okay, so let's do this. First of all, we'll pop that onto the white background, and then I'm going to just attach my ribbon kind of halfway up that, well, just over halfway up that flower, I think. And we're going to use my snail. Okay, I'll keep it straight. So just in the middle of that line there. There we go. Now that's nice, isn't it? And then what I wanted to show you was that you can obviously colour these. So using my trusty Wink of Stella again, I want to show you how you can just pick up some colour and paint it. And this is Highland Heather, so we're going to go a shade lighter. Yeah, so where was I? I'm going to do this one here, I think. And I think if you can just brush it on with the Wink of Stella, and you just get a glittery sheen to the black and white. So you can still see it's black and white underneath, but it's just bringing out a sheen of colour to that butterfly. And you could do whatever you want. You could leave some parts of it black and white, you could leave some, but you know, I've gone over all of those on that side, but you could leave it however you wish. I could leave that central part white, because that's obviously for some reason very strong on the image as white, and then just colour the bits around it. But just adding just a little touch of colour like that, it doesn't have to be a lot. It's just enough to just lift that butterfly. If you wanted to make it darker, you could do. I've done it very, excuse me, very, very lightly. And then I'm just folding. Just folding my cardstock in half. And then I'm just going to glue this down. And this could be a note for any reason, really. But you could... oh, my glue's running out. Oh, my glue, I need a new one. Let me go and get a new one, hold on. Just, there should be enough for this one, then I'll get another one. Okay, so... you can see, if I bring this back in, so that you can see the black card around it. There we go. That's pretty straight. Yeah, that's okay, cool. So you can see how quick and easy that was to just add just a touch of colour up here to this butterfly. And then you could add a note. So I'm thinking of adding some words to that in black and white, just because it keeps that whole tone on tone thing going on. And I'm going to use my long block, and then I'm going to use the sentiment, "You've been on my mind," because I think that's nicer than, you know, sympathy or I don't know, any of those kind of things, because it might not be a sympathy card. It might just be that somebody has been on your mind because you've been thinking about them. But it could be a sympathy card, you know, so you want to just make sure that you've got... I like having all-round cards, if you know what I mean, so they could be used for multiple things. Now, obviously, I've not put this straight on my block, which, whoops, is probably driving you nuts. But I just need to do a small piece here. There we go. And then I'm just going to chop. I'm just going to do my choppy offy bits, you know. Chop it off that way and that way. And I might even just tuck that in behind there like that, so it's not too white. Otherwise you're going to lose quite a lot of your image. Yeah, that's perfect. So I wouldn't then use any dimensionals or anything with it. I would just put it straight onto the card. And because you're going to wrap it, slide it underneath, you're going to need to use some multi-purpose glue so that you have that slidey bit. You need to have some wiggle room just to make sure that it is where you want it to be. There. And then you could add, a bit of a rhinestone or something if you wanted to. But it's just a nice simple card showing off the papers, and obviously now you've got that glistening butterfly on there too. Is that maybe too bright? Are we not getting, whoops. Oh. Just want you to see the glistening bit on there, but I think you're getting it. Okay, so that's a very simple card using the black on white tone on tone, which I really like, but just adding a little spot of colour. And then I wanted to show you these ones, which are more, well, I think they're feathers. I mean, they're probably not. They're probably leaves, or I don't know. I think they could be leaves. Yeah, they could be leaves, but they just reminded me of feathers. I don't know why. So I want to do that, but I'm going to use this, but I want to put them onto this notelet. This is one of our delightfully detailed notelets, and it comes with an envelope already, so you don't have to fancy around with anything. It all comes in a matching set. So I thought I would just do some quick note cards with these. This is Blackberry Bliss, this colour here, and I wanted something a bit more punchy than that, or something that I think would stand out well on that. So I'm going to go for, I'm going to go for Lemon Lime Twist. It's staring at me, so I'm going to go Lemon Lime Twisty because I think that's going to stand out well on the vanilla, because this is a very vanilla cardstock underneath. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that clever? See how that punches together just beautifully. And yeah, that's going to look nice. Now I'm going to need two, so I probably could have fitted it this way. In fact, I still can. So I am going to do another one here. It might be a bit tight, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, it should be fine, because I need it. I need 3. It's always good to have an odd number, and in fact I might even go as far as 5, in which case I might just do the small one up here on its own. So you see, you can get quite a lot out of a little small piece of cardstock, and then open up your punch, and you should just be able to see that I can slide that in. Now you want to try and line up your top butterfly and your bottom butterfly at the same time. Sometimes it can be a little bit, you need to just wiggle it around a little bit, but generally they're pretty good at lining up. And then you pop those out, and then you get your next 2 out. There we go. And then I'm just going to come in and do my top one here. Now you will notice that there we go. You'll notice that, oh no, I've lost it inside. Oh dear. Ugh. Where are you? Come back out. Come out, wherever you are. There we go. You'll notice that they leave, I don't know if you can notice, you might see it better on here, yeah. You see they've left this top and bottom on, and that's the body basically. So you can go back in, and these things in here, somebody said, oh, their antenna are a bit thick. I said, no, that's not their antenna. These ones are the antennas. These ones are the bodies. Okay, so you just grab yourself, actually, I can put it on 2 of these. A little block. Honestly, I cleaned these blocks just the other day. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of stamping. I have been doing a lot of stamping. There we go. So I'm now going to fill that in, but I think I'm going to fill it in I'm going to go Sahara Sand, something quite innocuous, if you know what I mean. It's not going to distract itself from the butterfly, but it's enough of a body to be a body. So I'll put that down there. And it's so easy to do when it's already punched out. She says, getting it completely wrong. That was because I had my head at an angle. But honestly, generally it's really easy. There we go. Even without me really taking too much time over it, you can see that you can get the body normally in the right place. Okay, so we'll see how these go on. But I was wanting to do, because they're bright, aren't they? They're lovely and zingy. Actually, I might only need 3. Yeah, I might just do 3. Or I might, I don't know, I think it needs to be, I think that's a bit odd that way round. I think it needs to be this way round. So, I think we'll just do, because I think 5 might be a bit too much. I don't know. Yeah, 5's too much. Okay, so we're going to go for 3. You never know, you see, until you try, but that's the joy, because I can use those again for something else. So I'm going to do this here and here, like so. It's got a bit kinky on it. And then I'm going to go with the You've Been On My Mind, which I did in black, didn't I, before? I'm going to just give that a quick clean. Hold on. Don't want to get that. Yeah. Don't want to get black all over my Sahara Sand. I think Sahara Sand's going to be a strong enough colour that I can just use the same. Do I want the same sentiment? Actually, I might not want the same sentiment. I might just... Yep, changing it up on the fly, as you know I like to do. I'm going to go with a little note instead. There we go. It's more bouncy, if that makes sense. Just pop that in there. A little note. Yeah, there we go. It shows off enough, I think. And then we're just going to pop those down. So we're going to use some multi-purpose glue again. There we go. And you really can just whiz up a whole batch of these in very short time. There we go. Any colours you like. And because of the punch, you know, you could take them, you could paint them, you could take them around. You could definitely go on holiday and take these with you, whatever. There. A little note. Doesn't need much, I don't think. I might just put what have I got? Some of my I put these in my bag thinking it would keep them safe, but sadly they've now just migrated to all over the inside of my bag. Oops. But it doesn't matter because I have my take your pick tool, so I can bring these out and I can disintegrate them from each other. There we go. I'll just do one in the centre of each of these butterflies. Not that I think butterflies have something in the middle of their tummies, but never mind. It looks nice for... Oh yeah, we needed something to zhuzh it up a bit. There we go. There you go. So those are just the little metallic pearls. They've been through the wars in my house. I have to say, I do take them everywhere and take them to lots of different places. So, you know, if you just keep them at home, it's not too bad. But if you move them around as much as I do, then that's what happens sometimes. Okay, so there we go. 2 quick cards. One note card and envelope. And you could just, I like the fact that you can just take this little fella here and you can just add him to the envelope. And then you've got a matching card and envelope. You could put it on the back. That sometimes works nicely. Just pop him up here. There we go. So now you have a matching card and envelope, like that. So we have a little note card set, which you could make loads of. They come in Blackberry Bliss and Mint Macaron. Or this one, black and white, just with a little bit of Wink of Stella and some ribbon. Either way, it's just a lovely set. And then, of course, there's the one I made originally, which was this one, which you've seen in another blog post. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you like Butterfly Gala, or Gala Butterfly, no, Butterfly Gala, and its associated Botanical Butterflies Designer Series paper. Let me know if you do. Leave me a comment. All the products will be available, all the links and everything will be down below, but you won't be able to actually purchase any of them. You can't get this until the 3rd of January 2019. So just bear with. It's only a week or so to go. No, just over a week to go. So don't panic. Enjoy. I'm sure you're probably busy with festivities at the moment, but I thought I would bring a few butterflies into your life on this Christmas holidays season. So have fun. And any questions, pop them in the link below, or if you're watching this on my blog, send me a comment, and I'll be in touch again next week. Have a very good day. Thank you. Bye bye.